Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won Jin.
So I'm so glad to turn this on because I heard 5 minute to 10 minute of Won Jin's very proud speech about Korean heritage. He's so proud to be Korean, as he should be, and as I should be. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. This is our Let's Talk session, where we're going to talk about mythical creatures as we go on, but you guys are the main characters here.
Yeah, so we often diverge to different topics. We go all over the place in every Let's Talk session.
We're just putting the title so that we have a thread to keep going on about while we talk to you all. What's up, ZZ?
ZZ, who's proud of being Korean? I am.
Yeah, Won Jin is very proud. Hey, but before we begin, I want to give a big shout out to Scott Walker for proposing this idea. Big shout out to ZZ. Big shout out to Jasmine. Big shout out to Rick Ponzois.
Rick pawns you.
Rick Ponzu. Yeah, I'll
pawns you.
Pawns you?
Pawns you.
Is that like a game thing?
Yeah. If you pawn somebody, it means that you basically kick their ass.
He
pawned you.
Oh, that's why I've seen that ID a lot. I never understood what it was. But anyway, big shout out to you. And big shout out to Jasmine. Big shout out to Kayla Marie. Big shout out to Zach Miller Does Movies. And all our 43 subscribers. Thank you so much. Anyway.
Joe, what mythical creature would you be if you could choose one? I instantly know what I want to be.
Why don't you go first then?
Me? Yeah. I would be the Asian dragon.
What the fuck? Oh,
I would be a dragon.
Yeah.
That would be like the mythical creature that I want to be.
I'm gonna say something very inappropriate. I've never seen that Asian. Okay, I'm gonna not do it. I was about to say something incredibly inappropriate, but I respect you. Please go on.
Remember, it's a mythical creature.
That's true.
And basically, it flies around. It can go anywhere, and it's basically known to be almighty and powerful, which would be a very good property if you want to be a mythical creature.
But do you ever wonder what's it's doing while it's not showing up itself to human beings?
Maybe sleeping underwater.
Sleeping underwater,
just like what we saw from what's it called? Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good. That's a good comparison. Scott Walker, hey, what's up, man? Hey, boys, welcome back. I'm definitely a mermaid. I had a mermaid, and years ago I was swimming, and I saw something swimming off it. So you will be... Hey, Walker, you want to be a mermaid? Zezzy, also a Trump supporter, are we? Who's a Trump supporter?
Trump supporter?
Neither me or Won Jin are Trump supporters. Scott Walker, would you call Moby Dick the legendary white sperm whale a mythical creature or just an ordinary white sperm whale? What the Korean legend about mermaids in Korea? Scott Walker, let me answer that. Moby Dick is a fictional sperm whale. It's not a mythical creature. It's a sperm whale. When we talk about mythical creature, we're talking about a creature that appears in myth,
tales, myth, folklore.
Something that is not really biologically sound. Something that is mostly comes down to our imagination. What's the Korean legend about mermaid? I don't think Korea has much we don't have much sea lore. Korean folktale and lore doesn't have any sea creatures or sea adventures that much. You have to go to Japan for that. They have more than us. But a mythical creature, I would actually be something like a Sphinx, man.
Sphinx?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting choice.
Hey, first of all, we have to divide mythical creatures, though. Pre-Jesus, I think a lot of mythical creatures were actually a mix of human beings and animals, like Egyptian gods. I think, one theory goes we're closer to nature or whatever. But as it goes to the after death, AD, it becomes more about a creature separate from us.
After death, AD? What do you mean?
AD means after death. I mean, it used to mean that. After Jesus Christ died.
No. That's Anno Domini, which is Latin. It means ear of the Lord. Anno Domini. But anyways.
No, but you get my point.
I was wondering
I was trying to make the timeline, 0
but anyways.
minus BC. No, but hey, I'm glad you said that. Thank you so much, you fucking
You're learning something new every day, are we?
You're very... hey, what's BC then, motherfucker?
Before Christ.
No. I'm not letting you slide. Well, why is one before Christ and one is one Anno Domini? One is Latin, one's BC. Then that BC should be Latin too.
Maybe the idea of that BC thing came after, like, the fall of the Roman Empire. Who knows? When Latin was no longer used.
What are you talking about? No.
Maybe that's why.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop making you like, fuck you don't know anything. Like, fuck, you don't know anything. But anyway, back to where the fuck was I? Yeah. So, like, I think, like, you remember in, like, medieval ages, like the Night Saga and stuff, the creatures are not humanoid at all. And, like, there's very little human elements to them.
Yeah.
Because when I say Sphinx, because even in Egyptian time, like, Sphinx is a humanoid.
Yeah. It's got a human face.
Right, he talks and communicates with us, but I think mythical creatures, at least in the Western world, when it comes to medieval, it becomes this other thing that we're terrified about.
Yeah.
And then later in Victorian-age, does it return back to this humanoid thing like Dracula or like Gangxi? So I think in the medieval age, all across the world, it's just this other creature. And actually, I like that. Like Grendel from Beowulf. I like this creature. I mean, Grendel can talk to human beings, but it's not really. It's some sort of something else. Because you got to remember, this is before photographs were developed. So a lot of, I think, these creatures were like spread mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
These
and
stories.
every time it jumps from person to person, it gets like a different detail.
Yeah. That's exactly my point. So I actually enjoyed that period a lot. I'm cracking before death. Yeah, thank you, Zetsi. Thank you. You can't say that and get away with it. You know, Sphinx is a woman? Yeah, possibly. I thought Sphinx was more of a sexually neutral, though. Yeah. Scott Walker. Years ago, I was swimming at a place called Phillip Island. I would drive from my house.
Feel something touched me. It wasn't an orca. It wasn't a dolphin or shark. I saw it swimming off, I think. Maybe it's just like a big fish. Or maybe like a jellyfish. Who knows? I would rather be a Sasquatch wandering around the forest of America about being hunted or captured by poachers or hunters. I'll definitely be Bigfoot.
No, but Walker, then your mythical creature thing is like a power fantasy, though. So you think of them as like, greater than human, possibly. But in our actually like fiction and literature,
a mermaid Bigfoot, that's like the best idea ever. It's like amphibious now. It's a Bigfoot, but it can now breathe underwater.
Yo, you just said you were Asian dragon. Asian dragon can do all that.
But at least it has scales, so it kind of makes sense that it lives underwater. But Bigfoot is hairy. Have you ever seen a hairy fish? But yeah, that would be invincible.
Wait a minute, but manga and stuff like that is hairy in a way.
Maybe, but it does have like hair-like elements. But at least those guys don't move as actively. So yeah, but that would be a cool mythical creature.
Every tiger in this world is disappointed at you because they probably thought that you were going to choose them. The white tiger from, remember, our like Asian lore. White tiger.
But compared to those other mythical creatures of Asia, like Chujag, like the phoenix and the dragon, the white tiger, as magnificent as it is, it's like the weakest of them all, don't you think?
What? It has magical properties.
It's just a cat.
No, it's not.
It's a big cat. The other ones, they don't exist in this world.
No, because some mythical creatures actually don't need to like look different. They're like a rabbit that's like on steroids.
And maybe it's less mythical to me because we actually have a white tiger. It's kind of like this irregularity.
Yeah, that's true.
Tiger is just too basic. Maybe piho, like tiger with wings.
Oh,
we have a similar mythical creature in the West as well. What's doesn't Sphinx also have like wings?
Yeah, wings.
Yeah,
like Griffin does too. They have eagle.
Griffin.
They have eagle wings. They have a big cat's body. They have a tail. I think I just had an encounter with a mermaid that day because mermaid tails go up and down, not sideways, just like an orca. Whale's tail does. It wasn't an orca. It was a mermaid I saw.
It was trying to kidnap you.
Yeah, because mermaids in like pre-Disney mythical lores, they're not nice animals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not animals, but nice creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They're always luring you down to the sea, join us, kind of stuff like that.
We get a glimpse of that in modern movies from, what's it called, the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You know, when they go feral.
Yeah, that's a very classic representation of mermaids.
That's so scary.
Over here in Australia, we got the legendary Black Panther. Yep. See, that's what I'm talking about, Won Jin. I'm talking about how regular creatures, just like white tiger is a rare tiger, they can become mythical creatures without changing any of their like natural characteristics. That's what I was talking about.
I also don't like the name white tiger.
Yeah?
It may sound racist.
Really?
So white tiger is supposed to be better. Why can't it be a blue tiger? Wouldn't that be even more mythical? Because it's completely like impossible to get blue hair.
Won Jin, elaborate.
Because, you know, a white tiger, it exists in real life.
It does.
And it's like basically like an albino thing.
So it's a rare thing, that's why
it's a rare thing. But what's even more rarer is something that is completely impossible. A purple tiger, a blue tiger, a green tiger. But, you know, black and white, it just doesn't sound right to me.
Hey man, like, yo, you know what I love about Won Jin? All you need to do is feed him good food and listen to his bullshit stories, and then you'll be fine. He's a very honorable guy. I'm just joking. Joe, what did you give to Won Jin? He's catching. Zenzi, thank you. You're making my day. Finally, Zenzi not blasting me and blasting Won Jin instead. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you, man? What the fuck was that? That has nothing to do.
White tiger.
First of all, race is a human thing. Why are you superimposing that on animals?
Because it could be used as symbols by white supremacists.
What? Like, no, the Nazis were pretty white supremacists, but I never said white tiger. They had a Buddha symbol.
Bald eagle. It's got white hair.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, guys.
He's fucking with you. The Roman Legion used eagle, motherfucker. I get it, but blue tiger, what the fuck? No. Zenzi, Won Jin is just angry about what I said before. What did I? Because when we broke his balls about Annus Domini, whatever the fuck. Yeah. He couldn't say what BC was. That's what this is about.
Oh, it's before Christ. I'm serious. It's before Christ.
No, but like I said, then after AD is after death. You have to pair the Latin with the Latin and pair the English with the English.
No, but these two terminology came from different era, probably. That's why.
Are you... Okay, never mind. I was about to say something very, very furious, but let's read Scott Walker's comment.
I'm curious. Let me just check BC. What is
No,
it?
you shut the fuck up. I want to read the comments, man. Like, hey, sorry, guys. Won Jin is on a mission to save his ass. That he doesn't want to sound...
Oh, okay. Hold on. Anno Domini. What about BC? BC stands for... I'm telling you, man. But anyways. What was the...
No, but hey, remember a couple of years ago they changed the meaning. They removed the Christian meaning out of AD and BC.
Really?
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be weird? Because...
No, it's not weird.
It actually is. Like, I mean, it starts from the
It's just convenient.
It was born.
Won Jin, look, put the camera on me. This is not about you. Okay, this is about our subscribers. Pull the fucking video down so I can read their comments. Okay. Do you guys personally believe black tigers and black lions, this is just like the black leopard?
I doubt it. Because I think if it's never been observed before, yeah. But if they do exist, I mean, they would have been spotted eventually.
Hey, but a black lion is cool though. But I think actually like black colored animals are rare in general, don't you think? Like completely black animals. I don't think it adds any benefits to it.
I think maybe they may have existed in the past, but they probably eventually went extinct because that didn't really benefit them for survival in the environment. Because remember, tiger has those stripes because those stripes work as a camouflage in their natural environment. If you see like a tiger attack videos, you'll be surprised how like well hidden they are until they start like running crazily fast.
Is it the shade effect that they're trying to imitate? Because it's interesting. I
don't know,
mean, none of us are experts.
The stripes just like blend in to the surrounding environment.
Okay. No, we know. No, me and Won Jin, we were joking. We know. It's like based on Christ, but we were having a fun out of it, like by making it religious. Because I was trying to point out a time, and then Won Jin mentioned AD, and then he said it in his cheesecake face. That's why I went in attack mode.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what about black horses or black wolves? That's actually common. Black horses are very common.
Yeah. And I think they're more badass because same goes for black leopards. These animals with black fur, they have that like silky texture with the light reflection.
Yo, Won Jin, I think you'll agree. I think you choose the color black if you're preyed upon. Like you have more chances of being preyed upon.
Okay.
Because I think I've seen like almost completely black squirrels before. Not 100%, but their body is striped in black. Their tail is black. So I think if you're a target, you choose black because it's like the safe color. But I think if you're a predator, you got to keep in mind, it's not just about your relationship with the prey. You have to show like strength to other like same level predators. So I think color is more risky. They're not always thinking about hiding. They're also thinking about presenting themselves. But if you're a complete prey, maybe I'm not a fucking biologist.
You know what would be the coolest thing would be a black polar bear. Imagine how crazy that would be. Just like black spot.
Yeah.
Walking around on this like white sheet of ice.
Yo.
And all the seals like instantly know, oh shit, that's a bear right there, and they'll run.
Yeah. No, but what is an albino polar bear? Do you think it has red eyes?
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe.
That's interesting. Hey.
But it'll be indistinguishable through fur.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. That's actually interesting. But a black polar bear will not survive, I think.
Maybe that's why they don't exist. Maybe they existed before.
How terrifying will it be you walking through a forest in a jungle and you're being stalked by a black leopard and you don't know where that cat is? What would you do in that situation? I mean, Scott Walker, your question is funny because you just said, I don't know if it's stalking me. By the time it jumps at me, don't you think it's a little late? Like, I'm already dead. Like, I wouldn't know if it's stalking me.
Yeah. And if I do know that it's stalking me, I would be terrified. I would be shitting my pants. And I think I would probably, just like an Avatar, find a way to, like, light a fire or something. Because otherwise, I would have no
That's actually
hope.
a very simple, good way, I think. Like, but here's the thing. Let's not go into any forest where we know that Black Panthers are living, and let's not walk at night at that situation. Those are cave squirrels. Tree squirrels are orange, and cave squirrels are black. Oh, tree squirrels are orange and green depending on the season. No, then I've seen a tree squirrel recently, Zedzi, because I was walking Namsan at night, and there's this course I take, and it's surrounded by forest. I see squirrels all the time, and then people take photos of it when they see it.
Thank God, because these people feeding these like stray cats. Those cats are reproducing and growing in number, and now they're expanding their territory into the mountains, and they're killing those squirrels.
Oh man, that's
But
terrible.
the fact that the squirrels are still around in your neighborhood means that the cats haven't gone there yet.
Yeah,
They're not there yet.
I'm glad for that because I think one of the reasons why like places like Namsan is safe relatively is because I think cats look for food, but if you go to Namsan, there's no trash. It's really well maintained. Like, and there's only certain spots where people gather where there might be trash, but that's really because the great thing about Namsan I walk is the city does a great job of maintaining it. So I think if there's no trash, the wild animals are relatively safe. But the moment the trash is introduced, pigeons and cats and stray dogs will come.
Oh, wouldn't it be cool if there was like a mythical pigeon?
Here we go. No, go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry.
Like a special one?
I want to apologize. Put the camera on me. I want to apologize. Like, maybe I'm being too cynical. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
A mythical pigeon.
Yeah.
But it's like big ass like pigeon. It's like the size of an albatross, but it's a pigeon.
Isn't that called a phoenix, man? Isn't that like a eco motherfucker?
But it's a little ghetto than a phoenix.
What do you mean ghetto?
Because phoenix, whenever it's depicted, it has this like fiery shine around it, and it's like very like majestic. But this is still a pigeon. It goes like,
and it's big.
But it's just big. It has the same grayish color.
Yo, when'd you put the camera on me, man? Hey, man, I love you, man. I love you. No. Like, oh, no lie. Like, Won Jin just gave me the proudest look ever after he came up with this idea. It's one of the great friendship moments, I guess. Remember how I told you about Bigfoot? Do you think it's possible mountain lion or bears attack Bigfoots and leopards in Africa attack and kill gorillas and chimpanzees? Hey, Walker, I think like interspecies violence definitely happens. So in a word, they do attack each other if necessary, I think.
That would happen.
Like one that would be friends with Won Jin. Are you talking about the squirrels? That's fucking hilarious. Won Jin the squirrel friender.
The squirrel whisperer. My squirrel friends.
100 of them rip a cat apart. Never come here, bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh, hey, boy, check out the killer mermaid movie. It's called She Creature. I watched it quite a few times, and it's very terrifying. Okay. That would just be a chicken at that point.
What, the mythical pigeon?
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen a black leopard? I think hey, Won Jin, I have actually seen a Black Panther in the Philippines. And it's not because Black Panthers are native to Philippines. The person I was meeting owned a Black Panther.
He likes like exotic animals.
Yeah. He owned it. And it was terrifying because he let it out loose.
Oh, man.
And here's the scary thing. I really wanted to ask anybody there that, why is this panther loose? But I didn't have the heart to say it because I was in the middle of a business meeting. So he casually said, you want to take a photo? I was like, it's okay.
I'm not risking that.
Yeah. But
because that will be the last photo of your life.
No, but I would say this. The panther did seem domesticated in some way. But here's the thing, Won Jin. I'm not going near a creature like that. So, but you know the scary thing about Black Panther is it's not the look, it's the smell. They smell different.
They're pungent.
Yeah, but I mean that panther was cleaned, I guess, but it still smells very odd, and that's the scary part.
That's why these domesticated animals all like shit themselves whenever these wild animals show up.
Yeah. I mean,
just imagine that presence.
Yeah.
So you can just smell it and see it at the same time.
Look, listen, me and Won Jin, we're like about 2 meters away. It's not just that. Like even if you're 5 meters away, you can smell something that's different. And I reiterate, I wanted to ask them why was this Black Panther on the loose? It didn't even have a chain or anything. Hey, there's one scene in Grace Road, the leopard of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes, that scares me tomorrow. It says when the Black Panther attacks Tarzan. Yeah, sorry, I mean Grace Road. I mean any cat attack is scary, man. Don't laugh. An old lady in some country trained a pack of squirrels to steal from people's bags on the street. So we should be afraid if Won Jin gets to be Squirrel Whisperer. Who knows what he gonna do with all that power?
Give me that candy bar.
That's true. No, but if you can mobilize 100 squirrels, that's power.
Yeah, it's just like Ant-Man. People don't laugh at Ant-Man. Those ants can do a lot of things. Imagine what a squirrel can do.
No, Won Jin, they definitely laugh at.
And you have to understand, squirrels, although they're small rodents, they're like ninjas.
Who?
Squirrels. They're like ninjas, basically. They're like the ninjas of the animals. They're so agile. They're also smart. And they know how to survive a fall, just like cats. So they're basically invincible. They can climb up and down anything. So yeah, if you have like the power to communicate and control these hundreds of squirrels, oh man.
That's true though. But don't you think that applies for every animal? Like if you can control any animal, 100 of them, that's crazy.
Nah.
Does it have to be squirrels?
Yeah, because they're very versatile. I don't think pigeons will be able to do what squirrels can do.
No, but squirrels can't fly. Why not train?
You can give them jetpacks.
Did you guys see his face? It's such a punchable face.
With GPS guiding system.
Can you hear him talking about squirrels? No, no, Zezzy. Not only can I hear it, I just saw it in front of my eyes, and
it annoyed the shit out of him.
Yeah, I'm trying to be really calm, and then because before he said jetpack,
he has that STFU eyes.
Jetpacks, huh? Okay, but find someone who can talk about. With you much passion as Won Jin talks about squirrels. Yeah, there's nobody like that. Years ago, before I was born, this guy in this suburb on Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, had a pet black leopard, and he walked around streets like a dog. News before. Hey, I believe that though, Walker. I mean, I'm just saying, like, hey, that brings up an interesting conversation though. Like, can they? I think all animals can be domesticated in some way.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of a safety issue
because they still have instincts.
Yeah, basic instincts.
Yeah, even
right?
look at dogs. They also sometimes cannot shake off their instinct to attack like a toddler or something.
Yeah,
and they have been domesticated for like a millennia.
Yeah, right.
But if we take these wild animals and take them out in public or among like other people, something can trigger them.
Yeah,
and because they've never like went through generations of domestication,
right.
I don't think it's safe to keep them around.
And here's another thing, Won Jin, like the difference between dogs, even big dogs, and like leopards and panthers. I can speak from experience. If you have a leopard in front of you, it's fucking scary. Like they're not from the videos. You can tell they're very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Like
every time they walk, you can see like the definition of their muscles and shit.
Yeah, it's hard to describe, but you know that they can. I mean, dogs can seriously hurt you, of course, but like they can seriously hurt you. And the way they look at you is different too. It's kind of like, "What's up, bitch?" It's kind of like that, and that's not very pleasant. Dogs more like, "Hey," until you piss them off. You're like, "Are you trying to fuck with my dad?" And then, but like Panther's like,
"Oh, food."
No. It's more like when they're calm. It's more like, "When did the last time I ate?" Okay, I because I don't need to eat you. It's more like that.
So we're basically like a box of pizza with legs walking around in front of them.
Exactly.
And we just have to wish that they're not hungry.
Oh, hell yeah. New cigar before I was. Oh, really? So they had all those different animals? I mean, just maintaining them is so difficult, Walker. I bet these animals say the same about us. It's not safe to keep them around. They haven't been trained for this. That's true. About humans, yeah. What about Bigfoot? Is there a chance for you can domesticate a Bigfoot like in Harry and Henderson's vegetable? I think if you meet a Bigfoot, here's my feeling though. I think Bigfoot will be much more malicious than these animals. In the fact that, a leopard and panther trying to kill me, there's a purity in it. It's not malicious. But Bigfoot, because it's a humanoid, I think it might learn about us and try to culturally appropriate us.
And Bigfoot doesn't necessarily have to eat us.
Yeah. And
panthers do.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be more of an enslavement scenario, possibly. You know what else is scary about a black leopard at nighttime? When their eyes are glowing green in the dark. Really? Is that the natural color they turn when light touches them? Would it be a big maid or a merfoot if there would be a mermaid Bigfoot? First of all, that child I'm pretty sure is traumatized because I'm assuming a Bigfoot kidnapped a mermaid.
I would just call it Hariel. Because it would be like the mermaid Ariel, but it's hairy.
I want to say thank you so much. This is much better than your Squirrel and Jetpack's idea.
Hey, that was an awesome idea. A group of Commando Squirrels who's trained to be lethal and have success in any mission.
Yes. They are. Hey, Won Jin, they were really great ideas. They were really great ideas. I'm glad I'm on the floor. Ariel. Big shout out to Ichan Hong too, by the way. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Ichan Hong is busy tonight. I'm glad he didn't have to hurt his ears listening to Won Jin's Squirrel Jetpack. No, but like, Won Jin, let me reply your dumb with dumber. Like, you can put a jetpack on any animal, man. Why does that have to be a squirrel? You can put jetpack on chimpanzees or monkeys and shit. Don't you think they'll be more effective?
Squirrels have more like this cuteness element. You put this like tiny little helmet and jetpack on a squirrel, it would be adorable. But then it would like contrast. They would contrast their cuteness with their lethal ability. No, but chimpanzee, they already walk. They can already walk on 2 feet.
No, Won Jin, shut the fuck up. Let's go back to the first argument. If something is jetpacking towards me, am I worried about cuteness? Do you think, like at 10 meters away, do you think I know it's a squirrel? I don't know it's a fucking squirrel. It could be anything.
And it works for a squirrel because squirrels also have those like the variations, you know, like the
hold up, shut the fuck things. Up. Oh, my laptop died. Oh shit. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, but go ahead, please. I'm sorry.
So, a squirrel can also, you know, like glide along with the jetpack.
Any animal can glide once they're in the air.
I forgot what those are called. Aren't there like those the flying kind of squirrels? They're not exactly flying, but they can like flap their arms and their body kind of works as like a wing.
Yeah.
So you put jetpacks on them, it will be even cooler.
Don't you think the squirrel will be terrified the moment you put on a jetpack and turn it on? And he's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's why they're commando squirrels. They can be trained.
No.
They're going to be like the special forces of the squirrels.
No, but the moment you turn it on, you're assuming that the squirrel will eventually learn this technique. I disagree with you. Like, but anyway, let's read the comments. And now it can't find boot device. It shows me blue screen. Okay, Jin, check out the Killer Mermaid movie right now. The creature. Okay, let's search it. Won Jin.
Hold on. What was it called? She Creature. Mermaid Chronicles Part 1. She Creature. TV movie. 2 carnies abduct a mermaid to decide to take her to America. In their sea route, the seductive and mysterious creature reveals an uncontrollable darker side. Oh, sounds like a good movie.
This is definitely taking motivation from Species. Because the cover is definitely Species.
Yeah, that is Species cover.
Very sexual. Oh, Rufus Sewell is in it, though. He's a great actor.
He's from the...
Man from the High Castle.
Yeah, the Man from the High Castle.
That was
the man on the High Castle. Man
role.
from the High Castle. What was his name? John Smith.
Yes, but let's read the comments.
All right, and now it can't find boot device. Okay. How do you guys feel if you're walking together and you saw a black leopard following you? If it was injured or her, I was just stalking you, what would you do?
After this amazing squirrel speech, I'm going to throw Won Jin at the panther and hope for the best of it.
If it's injured, then I would still be very terrified.
The panther?
Yeah. But I would try to find ways to help it. Because, you know, we grow up reading stories about, like, helping a hurt or injured animal, and then they eventually, like, repay you with, like, gratitude. So maybe the panther is not going to eat me after after it knows that I helped him or her.
Or it's a malicious panther, and thank you so much for bandaging.
Oh, no. Even more malicious, that it was actually faking its own injury.
That will be,
just like in Jurassic World.
Yeah, right. That was actually like a smart movie decision.
Pretending that it's sedated.
Yeah, that was actually a smart movie decision. A squirrel on steroids is basically a kangaroo. I disagree. There's a huge size difference.
Yeah, that's right. Suicide Squad 2. There was a rat girl. Yeah, so we can have a squirrel man.
That's right. So why does it have to be a squirrel? It could be a rat.
Oh, and was it ZZ? I would put a drone on a squirrel, or should I put the squirrel on the drone? I'm gonna make this big ass drone that looks like the StarCraft carrier, And then these squirrels will like launch out of this giant drone under jetpacks, like the floating aircraft
Yo,
carrier.
Won Jin, is this a test of our friendship? Is it my duty to tell you to shut the fuck up, or is it my duty to allow you to sprout out bullshit like that?
This, in the eyes of like ancient people, is gonna be a mythical creature. The flying squirrels.
No, go ahead, please. I don't know what to do. Go ahead.
He starts have this look that he's kind of feeling like sorry for me from this point.
No. Hey, I don't feel sorry with you. You can indulge in your imagination all you want.
Oh man.
Because I could handle squirrels on jetpacks.
And they're gonna be called the Squirrel Craft.
Okay, anyway, let's talk mermaids. Yeah, Walker. Like bullet squirrels dropping from the sky. Squirrely rain.
Raining squirrels.
Zezzy, you are banned from the chat. Last time you mentioned pineapple pizza and now you encourage Won Jin. But anyway, mermaids, but hey, but you know, speaking of mermaids, let's remember the Disney movie. I thought not the mermaid, but every other sea creature was very interesting though. Remember, what's the bad witch's name with the octopus? Yeah? Like,
Ursula.
Yeah.
Ursula, yeah.
Because, I mean, Walker, like, if you can mix with other creatures, then I think that makes it more interesting. Like sharks or, you know, whales, whale human. Those things are kind of alien-esque almost, I guess. So that's actually more interesting. In the wild, how come we get more videos of leopards attacking antelope, but we don't get any video of them attacking, killing chimpanzees and gorillas? Well, I think they'll get I think chimpanzees and gorillas will be harder to hunt because chimpanzees move in troops, so they will defend themselves.
They would also know to hide from predators.
And gorillas are just bigger than leopards. They're dangerous. So I think it's a risk and reward thing.
Yeah.
The big squirrel from... Imagine a hybrid of octopus, squirrel, mermaid. What would you call this? Leslie, I was about to say something really, really strong.
Squirrelsula.
What?
What would you call it? Hybrid of octopus, squirrel, mermaid. So, Squirrelsula.
No, but don't you think that question brings up other questions? Like, first of all, why?
Because Ursula is from The Little Mermaid, and she's an octopus. But now we have to have like a squirrel. So, Squirrelsula.
No, Won Jin. I'm not talking about that. You're talking about the naming of it. I'm talking about why hybridize them at all. Like what? But you know what, Won Jin? I'll shut the fuck up. I'll shut up. Squirrelsula. Yeah. No, but don't you? No, but octopus, squirrel, and mermaid is technically octopus, squirrel, fish, and a human being. So mermaid is already a hybridization. Because mermaid is a fascinating idea. Why? Like I think we try to imprint the humanness on these creatures as a way to dominate them in a way, control them. But I don't think anywhere in history did we try to conquer squirrels though. You know, because they're smaller than us, and there's actually like little noticeable benefits. You know, because if you think about it, Sphinx is a mix with a human being and lion, right? I think we do try to mix with creatures that we are afraid of, trying to take over their power, so to speak, right? Because sea is dangerous, so we want to be a big fish. Lions, but eagles and crocodiles, even in Egypt. But you never see humans mix with small animals, though. I think that's because we don't consider them a threat. I think that's the underlying psychology there.
Yeah, that's also interesting if you think about it.
Yeah.
But mermaid, in a way, it's like half fish, half human. But most fish are smaller than humans. So maybe that could be like an exception.
Because we have God power. We are mythological creatures. We have the power. I'm not trying to imprint humanness. I am trying to imprint squirrelness. Okay, someone take away Zezzy's pineapple pizza away from, please. Please, away from them. They have had too many pineapple pizzas and talking nonsense. This is the negative effect of pineapple pizza people.
Oh my god. I now kind of understand where this like imagination about squirrels is coming from.
Let's change the name of the video. Call it Squirrels. Okay? We've been talking about squirrels for 30
Guys,
fucking minutes.
Remember that cartoon called Rescue Rangers where these chipmunks like go on an adventure and stuff? Maybe this came from that. Rescue Rangers.
I've seen it, but please don't involve them in this conversation, please.
Uchanhong, no. Remember a movie called Fly?
Yeah, of course. Fly is amazing.
The Elder Squirrels.
The Elder Squirrels. If mermaids are real, where do you think they'll be? And Jin, check out Mermaids, the body found during the week.
Huh?
I think they'll be at areas where they don't get noticed. Probably in different areas of the ocean.
Oh, okay. This is the one that we
search
checked
on
out
it.
last time. The Body Found is a mockumentary television program originally aired on American TV channels, Animal Planet and Discovery Channel.
Human mixed with fly. Chip and
Dale, Rescue Rangers.
Yeah. So I was hoping we had a very profound discussion over, Egyptian gods and Zeus, fucking goose, and
we ended up with squirrels and jetpacks.
a lot because thanks to Won Jin's very passionate discussion over squirrels and jetpacks, we ended up talking about Squirrelman or Squirrel. Or this an interesting mix of
Squirrel Commandos.
Flu man or who fly. But anyway, guys, I think we are reaching 40-minute mark here. Hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Big shout out to Ichano. Big shout out to Scott Walker.
Big shout out to ZZ.
Big shout out to ZZ. Stop eating pineapple pizza. Big shout out to Rick Ponzu. Thank you so much for the comment, man. Big shout out to Jasmine. Big shout out to Kayla Marie. Big shout out to Russian ID and all our 43 subscribers.
What are you going to eat for dinner? We're still not sure yet. Hey, boys, what do you think? The idea of making Grand Theft Auto franchise games into live action, do you think Rockstar will go for that one? They will eventually definitely go for that. Yeah.
It's such a famous IP.
It's just it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I think they're bidding their time because a lot of other studios or publishers are doing it.
I'm pretty sure they're mulling all their options. It could be a movie series. It could be like TV shows.
I agree. Definitely. It's just it's money sitting waiting there for them. Australia has mermaids legends of 100,000 years because of the Aborigines and movies. I mean, those are fascinating because it's so funny how like our mythology reflects how we live. That's why Korea doesn't have many like sea tales and stuff. We're really landlocked. Squirrel on a stick, and it was just a squirrel fried on a stick. Oh man! But I mean, if you need protein and if you're hungry, why not eat a squirrel? I guess, right? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you had a fantastic Chuseok if you are in Korea. We really enjoy. Okay, I gotta be honest. Won Jin enjoyed this discussion over Squirrel. I was just torturing myself listening to it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been JoeJinMovie. So awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won Jin.
We'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye. Oh, Scott Walker, what about unicorns, boys? Do you personally believe they could be real? Nah, they can't be real. And neither can be Pegasus.
I'm going to call Korea's animal service tomorrow and make sure they capture every squirrel in this fucking country. That was kind of funny.
Commando Squirrels.
Why didn't you just say squirrels on B-21 bombers? Might as well throw squirrels down at them.
They can be called the Raiders.
Yeah. Raider squirrel. Squirrel Raiders.